Pokemon Duel Trainers, how broken is Altaria? Sing me a Parish song. Altaria, Altaria.
We could be.
What's up, trainers? It's your host, Professor Showtime, here with another episode of Pokemon Duel. Boom! We're back at it like duel addicts, and I'm so excited, so hype. This video right here is an epic video for me. We're gonna do a huge Easter egg in this video, so stay tuned, guys. You will not be disappointed. There's a huge Easter egg hidden in this video, and you guys will be excited for it. Guarantee it. All right, so we got Altaria. We're talking about Altaria today. During my last live stream, I was able to actually do a huge booster opening. You know, we purchased 4,000 gems, and the sole purpose of the live stream was pulling one single Altaria. And guess what, guys? We did it. We pulled a single Altaria, so subsequent after that, I was able to craft 2 more Altarias. And you guys might be saying, Showtime, what's the big hype about Altaria? Especially the new players. They're like, what's so great about Altaria? And I'll show you guys. Here we go. First things first, let's go over Altaria. Its ability, Fighting Song. When this Pokemon is on the field, your Dragon type Pokemon and your Flying type Pokemon deal plus 10 damage each. So if you have Altaria on the field, it is gonna have the Commander ability. I think it's the only non-UX figure or the only non-Mega figure to have the Commander ability. The Commander ability affects all of your Pokemon on your field. That's going to be, in this case, Dragon and Flying type. So all your Dragon type Pokemon are going to deal plus 10 damage, or your Flying type Pokemon are going to deal plus 10 damage. If you have a Pokemon that happens to be Dragon and Flying type, it's going to deal plus 20 damage. So in essence, Altaria is going to give plus 20 damage to itself. So its wheel, you have one attack that hits for 70, so that 70 is really going to be 90. You know, you have another attack called Dragon Dance. I'll read Dragon Dance for you guys. Spin again until an attack other than Dragon Dance is spun. That attack gives plus 50 damage. The only other attack is Flamethrower, so that 70 is 90, but if Dragon Dance hits, it's really going to be 140. So it's going to be on par with Sceptile. So yeah, so that's how you want to look at Altaria. It's just like a Sceptile on steroids, in my opinion. It has another attack on its wheel called Parish Song. So what Parish Song does, it applies a curse marker to everything adjacent to Altaria. So Altaria itself is going to get a curse marker, but the 2 Pokemon adjacent to it is going to get a curse marker as well. So it's a double-edged sword, right? You're going to curse your opponent, but you're going to curse yourself as well. So what I recommend with Altaria is to run a scoop up plate. If you run a scoop up plate, if you land a curse marker, you can scoop up your own Pokemon and not be in fear of being excluded. But to boot, it's going to be difficult to knock Altaria out, and here's why. You don't just run one Altaria. In my estimation, in my opinion, from my perspective, you have to run Altaria in flocks. You have to run 3 Altarias, because if you run 3 Altarias, Altaria is not only giving itself a plus 20 damage, it's going to give itself a plus 60 damage. You're going to get plus 20 from the first Altaria, plus 20 from the second Altaria, and plus 20 from the third Altaria. So now Altaria is giving itself plus 60 damage. So this 70 damage is not 70 anymore. This 70 damage is actually 130, right? Because 70 plus 60 is 130. Yeah, so Altaria is hitting for 130 out the gate if you have all 3 Altarias on the field. Now, if you happen to land Dragon Dance, that 130 is not hitting for 130 anymore. Now that 130 is hitting for 180. So I'm probably from the school of thought that we might have to level up the Dragon Dance ability and hit for 180. No, oh, check it out, guys. This Pokemon has the potential, a huge potential to hit for 180, has a huge potential to curse and to exclude, and it has no miss. So this has no miss at level 5. Look at this, look at this beautiful thing. So you got to run Altarias in flocks of 3. You have the ability to hit for 180 or 130. And yeah. And if you guys are saying the 130 is not enough, check it out. Check it out. Check out this plate right here. Sharp Beak. Choose one of your flying type Pokemon on the field. While that Pokemon on the field is on the field, you can deal plus 20 damage. So if you guys think 130 is not enough, you can add a Sharp Beak to it. Don't recommend running a Sharp Beak with Altaria because I don't think you need it. You know, if you get knocked out, so be it. You get knocked out, you just use a Max Revive to get it back on the field. I don't recommend you Shark Beak with Altaria. But what I want to find out, what this video is about, is I want to find out what is the best figure to run with Altaria. So I've come across Noivern. Noivern is a flying and a dragon type as well, so it's gonna hit for plus 60. I'm not gonna go over the abilities too much, but let's look at the wheel. Let's take a deep dive look at the wheel. I'm not gonna go over the abilities. You have two attacks. You have a 110 attack and you have a 50 attack. That 110 attack is going to get plus 60 from 3 Altarias on the field. In my opinion, you have to use Altarias as cheerleaders, keep them in the back, and you let your other Pokemon do the work. You know, the Altarias are going to be like your damage boosting support character. You know, but they can hit hard themselves. You know, so that shows how strong your deck is. Your damage boosting support characters at minimum is going to hit for 130. But that 110 Boom Burst on Noivern is going to get plus 60, so that's going to hit for 170. The 50 is going to hit for 110. And look at the 2-star Hurricane. Very underrated move in my opinion. Hurricane, 2-star, moves the battle opponent to the bench. The battle opponent and all opposing flying type Pokemon gain weight 3. So you mean to say, that's right. Boom Burst is hitting for 170, and if you don't land a Boom Burst and you land a Hurricane, your opponent is going to the bench. Worst case scenario, you land on Dragon Pulse, and Dragon Pulse hits for 110, right? But I do recommend the Shark Beak plate on Noivern because the Shark Beak plate is going to give you a plus 20 damage. So now that 110 damage, that 50 damage, I mean, is not hitting for 110 anymore. It's hitting for 130. So if you have the Shark Beak plate attached to it, you're gonna have a Pokemon that's hitting pretty hard. You know, 110 plus 60 is 170, plus 20 more for the Shark Beak plate is gonna be 190. So it's gonna be hitting for about 190, 110. Yeah, guys, 190, 110. So you guys, let me know if you guys think Noivern is a viable candidate to run with Altaria. It's gonna be hitting for 190, 110, 190. 130, right? Yeah, because 50 plus 60 is 110, plus 20 is going to be 130. So it's going to be hitting for 190, 130 with a 2-star purple that moves your Pokemon to the bench. So Noivern is a candidate to run with Altaria. I'll go over one more candidate. I'll go over two quick candidates really quickly. I don't want the video to be too long. Look at Rayquaza. Right? Rayquaza. The problem with Rayquaza, it's one movement point. I get that out the way first. But the extreme speed is hitting for 200. Does he get plus 60 from Altaria? A 200 gold attack? Oh my gosh. And then the break energy is hitting for 120. So you're gonna hit for 160. I mean, you're gonna hit for 200 and 120. If you hit the Shark Beak plate on it, it's going to be for 220 and 140 if it's the Shark Beak plate. The only problem, Rayquaza only one movement point. Sure, it gets a movement point off the bench, but after that, you're one movement point. So do you run Rayquaza in it? Or Shiny Rayquaza? Now, the last Pokemon I'm going to go over before I get to the Easter egg is Kyurem. Now. Check this out, guys. So, we did the live stream. You know, we bought 4,000 gems. We spent most of them. We got one Altaria. We then crafted 2 Altarias. We then cleaned up our inventory. That took forever. And then we put a deck together. And you know who's the first match I went up against? The Great Giggity Gaming. I'm gonna start calling him Triple G. The Great Giggity Gaming. That's who I went up against, you know? So I'm like, wow. So I'm nervous, you know, I'm like, I gotta showcase this deck. I got about 30 people watching, and I'm playing against probably the most competitive Pokemon Duel YouTuber, right? So Giggs and I went at it. You know, he went with his triple Altaria, triple Swablu deck. You know, that's the deck that him and I theory crafted together before all of this even came to existence, and he's been running it for a while, so he has a lot of experience over me, and he's very competitive by nature. So I go against Giggity Gaming, and lo and behold, my deck was extremely successful. I mean, extremely successful. I was knocking out Swablu after Swablu. You know, I took one of his Altarias out. It was a really fun game. I had so much fun. And then, of course, me being Showtime, I'm interacting with the chat. I'm having a good old time. I proceed to hop off of my goal, and then I proceed to step on his entry point, and I did this like one turn after the other. So you guys know what happened. Giggity Gaming hit me with the counter attack cheese, and good game. I mean, it was definitely it was like I had him dead to rights basically. But Giggity Gaming got me. All hail to you, all powerful to you. Shout out to Giggity Gaming. He's having a tournament right now. You guys want to sign up for the tournament? I think the prize is like $25, $35, and $50 depending on the threshold you're at. But definitely go check out Gigs. That's my guy. But so Kiram, right? Check it out. Kiram hits for 110 normally, right? But if you have 3 Swablus on the deck, it's gonna hit for 140. Now, if it has outrage, it's gonna hit for 180. So 180, 140. That's what Kiram is hitting baseline with 3 Altarias on the deck. I mean, excuse me. So 180, 140. How's that sound? Does that sound intimidating? But check out what I did with Giggity Gaming. I packed 3 Never Melt plates. So I had the Never Melt ice plate. So that 110 wasn't hitting for 140. It was hitting for 160. And that 150 was not hitting for 180. It was hitting for 200. So my Kiram was hitting for 200 and 160. And Giggity Gaming had no answer for it. No Swablu stacking, no Beware halving down, nothing was competing with that, you know? So what do you guys think about the Kiram in the deck? You know, the only problem is that the plates get a little bit messy because you have to commit to the Never Melt plates. And you know, the deck got a little clunky, you know? So what do you guys think? You know, what's the best deck to run with the Altarias? You know, of course people are gonna say run the Swablus, you know, but I'm trying to look past the Swablus. If the Swablu is the best deck, let me know. But is Noivern the best deck? You know, the ability to hit for what is it, 160 and 130. Now I forget the numbers. You get plus 60 from the, okay, so it's going to be 170 and 110 base, right? Because it's going to be the boom burst is going to get a plus 60 damage, so that's going to be 170, and 50 is going to be 110. So 170, 110. If you have the shark beak, it's going to be 190, 130. Is Noivern the best candidate? Is Kiram the best candidate? You know, Kiram is hitting for 140, 180. Is that the best candidate? And with the Never Melt plates, it's going to be hitting for 160 or 200. Is Kiram the best candidate? You know, is Rayquaza the best candidate? You know, Rayquaza is hitting for 200 and 120. With the Shark Beak plate, is hitting for 220 and 140. But you know, it's only a 1 moving point Pokemon. So in the comments down below, let me know exactly how you feel about what the best deck to run around with the Altarias. You know, this is a work in progress. But here's the Easter egg, guys. Before I get to the gameplay, I have one gameplay to show you. But before I get to, and the gameplay is going to spotlight the Noivern and Altarias, and I'll show you like how heavy my Noivern was hitting, like for 200 damage. It was amazing. I took it into league match, played, you know, trying to boost up for the team match event. But here's the Easter egg, guys. You guys ready? You guys know my name is Professor Showtime. You are the Pokemon Duel Trainers, and this is the big show. So we got to do it big. We're gonna do a big giveaway, guys. Well, big in my estimations. Shout out to the Whale Gang for making all this possible. But we're doing a big giveaway. Check this out, guys. I'm giving away, wait for it, $100 on the channel. I'm giving away $100. And the reason why I hit it in the video like this is because I don't want the YouTube vultures, the giveaway vultures, to come and attack the channel. I'm not gonna title the video, you know. This is just for all my subscribers. You know, I'm giving away $100. So you might be asking, Showtime, $100? That's a lot. Yeah. So it's gonna synchronize with the next booster opening, you guys will get an extra $100 to like spend if you guys plan on spending. If you guys don't plan on spending, hey, keep it for yourselves, you know. But I'm giving away $100, and you know it's a large sum in my estimations, but you know, so I gotta make you guys work for it. This is how it's gonna go down. You guys know I'm trying to grow the channel, so this is how you enter to win the $100. First things first, you got to be subscribers to the channel. You know, that comes without saying. You got to be a subscriber. Second thing, you guys know how I like to treat my channel. I like to treat my channel as, you know, a pseudo Discord. You know, I'm not big enough to have my own Discord. I don't have any aspirations to have a Discord. I think it's way too much work, you know, but shout out to the Discord. I love going to other people's Discord and have fun. YouTube takes up enough of my time, you know, but I like to use my channel as a Discord. So what I'm gonna ask you to do, if you would like to participate in the tournament, and I recommend that everybody, I mean in the giveaway, and I recommend everybody does, I want you to comment on the next 3 videos. And not just comment, I want you guys to have a conversation. It can be with me, it can be with another trainer. And Showtime, how do you define what's a conversation? 2 exchanges. So one person says something, somebody else says something else. The first person responds, the second person responds. That's the conversation. So it's going to be an exchange. So let's say somebody says, hey, Altaria suck, and then the other person say, no, Altarias don't suck because of this. And then the first person says, well, I see what you're saying, but I think Altarias really do suck. And then the fourth person says, no, dude, you're wrong, Altarias don't suck. So a back and forth twice, right? So basically, so that it can be with me, it can be with another trainer, but that's how you're going to enter into this contest. I want you to like the video, and I want you to have a conversation. So this has to be for the next 3 videos, right? And then I'll have a big drawing. We'll do it on the live stream. We'll do it big, and we're gonna have a lot of fun for the next booster opening. So how you guys like how that sound? All right, so there's 3 things you got to do, right? You got to be a subscriber. Well, it's probably more than 3. Let me outline it so you guys, and then we can count. You got to like the video, you have to be a subscriber, you got to have a conversation, and let's make it even harder. You gotta follow me on Twitter, right? I just started the Twitter page, and I'm trying to grow that as well. It's gonna be strictly Pokemon Duel content, so don't worry about me spamming you on Twitter. So be a subscriber, like the video, have a conversation, follow me on Twitter. Those 4 things, right? And then you'll be entered in a chance to win $100. And I'm not gonna lie, $100 would help probably most people. I mean, most of us are probably just gonna invest it into the game, but if not, it's on to you. Hopefully I can encourage some free-to-play players to start spending. Wink wink, free gang stand up, free gang stand up. So guys, so with all that being said, I'm just gonna have just 1 game. It's gonna spotlight Noivern and Altaria. Spread the word about the giveaway. Multiple accounts sure is welcome. Like I'm not gonna really look at that. So if you guys want to do multiple accounts and just like spam subscribers to me, yeah, hey, go for it. You know, I'm gonna make you guys work for it, but you guys deserve it. And I'm not gonna title the video giveaway, and because I don't want the giveaway vultures to hop on the channel. This is just for the Pokemon Duel community, and you guys are awesome. You guys rock, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for getting me this far. I'm gonna enjoy getting 500 subscribers because it looks like we're on pace to do it. Probably by the next banner, you know, maybe by 15-16 days, we'll probably get there, and hopefully we get there by that time so I can give away the $100 for you guys to use on the banner. So enough mushy stuff, let's get into the game. 1 match. I'm not gonna make this video any longer. I'm gonna spotlight how well Noivern works well with Altaria. All right guys, we're back. So first things first, I'm gonna be in red, and I'm going against Go24, who's in blue. Apologize for being in red, but the game dictates who goes first is who's gonna be the blue opponent on the replay. So shout out to Go24. This is a team match live league match. So the matchmaking isn't on par. That's why I'm going against somebody that's 28-48. But you guys know how the matchmaking is during team match events. But let's get right into it. So we're going against a triple Swablu deck. You guys know the triple Swablu deck is on prominent on ladder, and we're going against with one Stuffle. Stuffle, you guys know what Stuffle does. It actually halves the attack damage of the opponent if it's not a fire type Pokemon. And I have no fire type Pokemon on my field, so all my damage is going to basically be halved. He has a Lunala, which halves the damage of Pokemon as well. So pretty prominent deck, but it's not going to be enough because my Pokemon hit for so hard, man. Like, hit for like 200, some of them. Here we go. So he's going to bring out his cheerleaders, and I'm going to bring out my cheerleaders. You know, he's going to bring out his Swablus, and I answer with my Altarias. You know, so I got my 3 cheerleaders on the field. He brings out his Stuffle. I'm going to match up with my first Noivern. So I just want to show you guys the damage boost. So the Altarias are getting plus 60 damage, right? Because 20, 40, 60. And the Noivern is also getting plus 60 damage. So that 110 is hitting for 170. The 50 is hitting for 110. This is sick. This 70 is hitting for 130. If you spin, it's gonna hit for 180. So this is totally sick. All right, so he's gonna bring out his Lunala. I'm gonna answer with my Noivern, purple on purple. He's thinking about Moongeist Beam, but he backs off. I go ahead and hit the Shark Beak Plate, which is going to give me a plus 20 damage boost. So let's take a quick look at that. So before my Noivern was getting plus 60, now this Noivern is getting a plus 80 damage because it has the Shark Beak Plate on it. Disgusting. So that 110 is hitting for 190. Disgusting. So now my opponent's going to pop up and hit with his Stuffle. He attacks, but I land a Hurricane. Hurricane, one of the most underrated purple moves in the game, sends it to the bench, and almost half his squad has weight. You know, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock out the Stuffle. Unfortunately, the Swablu, but unfortunately I landed dodge. So he has a couple moves he can make. He creeps up with the Lunala, which was actually a good move. Good move. He's gonna actually double chance, and he's going for the win. He's going for the win. You know, of course I have gold block plates that I can use, but hey, it is what it is. Luckily, I land another dodge. These cheerleaders, no need to double chance. I'm gonna go ahead and surround his Lunala. So his Lunala goes to the PC. So now he's gonna bring up his 1 movement point Pokemon. I'm gonna creep up with my Altaria. He's gonna actually come up. So finally I get my other Noivern off the bench. He creeps up a little bit more. I'm gonna attack his Stuffle. I'm getting excited. I land a dodge, and that's why these cheerleaders are so great. The dodge lands. You can't beat them, but they can't beat you as well. So he's gonna attack, and he lands his 100 attack. But look at this. Look at how high I hit. It went up to 190. 190? Oh, what's messing with that? What's messing with 190? So they have 2 Pokemon in the PC. I'm gonna creep up with my Noivern. He's gonna move his cheerleader over. So now he's gonna attack my Altaria. Don't know if that was the right move. He actually rolled a miss, so I got pretty lucky there. He rolled a miss. So now I take the entry point, and now he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's gonna start attacking my Noivern. Don't know if that was the right move. We get up to 110 before we start going back down, and we go back up to 70. So it wouldn't have been enough. He wouldn't be able to knock him out. I'm gonna move my other Noivern over. Now he's gonna use a Pokemon switch. He wants to get the Lunala back on the field. And the play he makes here is really good. I totally missed it. I totally missed that play because now he's going for my goal again. He's gonna X attack going for my goal. Maybe X attack might help. I'm not even sure about that. So he's gonna attack, and I land a Perish Song. It would have been 90, but I think I would have got over 90. But I land a Perish Song, so now I'm able to surround and exclude. You know Showtime loves exclude. Bye Lunala. Just for the video, I did the scoop up plate just to show you guys that the curse marker is gonna remove after that. So now if I look at the Altaria, it's not gonna be cursed anymore because I popped the scoop up plate. 170 down back to 130, but look at that damage. 170, and the only reason why it's getting minus is because all of these Swablus on the deck on the field. This is insane. But look at this. There's no curse marker on this. It was a curse marker previous to that, but there's no curse marker. That's why I did the scoop up plate. Shout out to Go24. Hope you don't think I'm trying to show you up. It was just to display this for the video. All right, so now, you know, it's basically game over. You know, he only has one Swablu in the field. You know, I'm back down to 90. You know, and that's basically GG. You know, right? So guys, in the comments down below, let me know which Altaria deck you think is the best. Do you think the Sekirum deck is the best? Do you think it's the Noivern deck is the best? Do you think the Shiny Ray is the best? Or do you even think the Swablus with Altarias are the best? Let me know. And remember, Pokemon Duel is not just a game, it's a serious game. This is Showtime, signing off. Peace, trainers.